Hey everybody, it's Dr. McVeary here, and I just wanted to go over some of our discussions that we had on rebooting our class for the second half of the semester. So like we talked about, this coming Wednesday is kind of like that's the halfway point when you're going to, on the 14th, have your website ready to demo. You've spent the first half of the semester building it, you've been blogging, it's time to show off what you've done. And there's a couple of options. You can come to our regular class session from 12 to 1 on Wednesday, the 14th. I will also be hosting a homebrew website club from 5:30 to 7:30 in Davis 118. So if you want to come at nighttime, just hang with other people that are building their own personal websites, you can do that. And finally, you can record a video of yourself demoing your website as a screencast. So, like we talked about, you need to have a homepage on your website. Some of your personal customizations, like I want to see that you've made it your own, looking for your About Me page, and your 10 blog posts to date through the classes. A little bit more about those homebrew website clubs is I'm going to be doing them every other Wednesday, and so there'll be one on 11/14 and 11/28, and you can drop in person, or I'll also make a link available for you to sign in remotely. So, the rest of the class, after we get through the demo days of our websites, remember you've spent the first half building up your infrastructure. Now you're going to transition and you have two choices. You can either pick the Better Yourself pathway or the Better Your World pathway. Now, some of you have been doing this throughout the entire class, have just been ready. That's okay, but you can go in any direction you want. So if you choose Better Yourself, you could learn something. Maybe it's building your website. You could do a digital detox, a productivity hack, anything. Exercise, just a daily routine, trying to go to church every week. Something to better yourself. Or you could choose the Better Your World, where you do like some kind of service project, you join some kind of community, or any choice. Just come up with me and talk about it. So, how's this going to work with class? Well, I'm going to get this up on our website, but I wanted to first just go over some general options with you. And we'll be finishing up participation on the 14th, and you still have to do your analysis of a Twitter chat and then your analysis of a learning community and thinking about them as an affinity space. Then we'll get into literacy and identities, and this will go over our Thanksgiving break. After the vote, and we talked about what everybody wanted to do, people wanted to work on digital photography. So I'm going to introduce something called the Daily Shoots that we're going to talk about. And our Maker Challenge that week is going to be about making art on mobile. So we're just going to play with different kinds of apps and tools that allow us to do cool stuff with our photography. You'll also be then on 11/26/28, that's when we're going to be doing our Ignite talks. Those are, and we'll talk about those. And our Maker Challenge that week will be working more on HTML for those who are interested in that. Then finally, the week of 12/3 and 12/5, that's when we'll be doing our digital essays, and we'll be focusing a lot on movie editing that week. So, by 11/14, you need to choose which of those topics you're going to do. Is it going to be the Better the Self or the Better the World? And think about it. Who's your audience? Maybe who's your community if you're doing your Better Yourself or a Better World? Who are you trying to reach? Is it just yourself? What's the target of your content? The best, when we talked about finding audiences, well, you can't think about that way because you need, when you're blogging as a teacher, as an educator in any field, you're really thinking about what do I need to learn. So it comes down to your knowledge, your skills, and your networks, and those are the things that you need to grow. So on 11/14, after the demo days, you owe one post explaining what is your topic for class. And you need to answer these two questions. Who is my community? And what do I need to learn? They don't have to be huge posts, but we want to think about this because overall in this class, what we're learning is between our blogs, we're exchanging our knowledge and our skills with our networks, and it's moving back and forth in kind of a reflective cycle of learning. The week of the 19th, from 11/19 to 11/26, we're going to do digital photography. So every day that school's in session, you need to post one photo to your blog. And I'm going to show you some quick ways to do these fast photo posts. And you can either connect to your project, so you're getting a ton of media for your work and for your final project, or I will post a daily photo challenge and you can just like that. Like they'll be like, oh, find a funny picture, like some kind of take a picture of a building, a window, something. Or you can just do whatever. And that is okay too. From 11:26 and 11:28, now you do have to go to both classes, the Monday and the Wednesday sessions. We're going to do our Ignite talks. And again, those have 20 slides and they auto advance, and there's 20 seconds per slides. Your topic is your project. Okay? And that week we'll be doing the HTML challenges. So you could do a movie poster. We'll learn how to build more websites. And you could also just focus in on doing your digital essay through HTML if you so desire. So that's going to be our maker challenges during that week. The week of December 3rd to the 5th, and wow, did that semester fly by fast. We're going to do movie making. So your target for this challenge, and remember we've now shifted into literacy and identity, is you need to record a 2-minute demo of your project. Like, give us the elevator speech, make a commercial, you're just going to, it has to be a 2-minute quick video that just talks to us about your project. It could just be a screencast, or you can get all kinds of snazzy and make it a movie trailer, do whatever you want. But what's different about each module? Well, we have 2 modules left: literacy and identity, activism, literacy, and learning. Each module you need to find 2 videos, articles, or blogs that, they meet our academic standards. Like, they should be up to par. They should be a college level reading. It doesn't have to be a journal article, but, make sure it has a little bit of credibility and authority. And that can be on our topic. So during literacy and identity, what's digital identity and literacies mean? What does identities and literacy mean? Then same thing during activism, leading, and learning. Find us some stuff about what it means to be an active leading and learning in networked environments. You could also, then you need to find 2 resources about your project and just share them. These are quick, like you don't have to describe them, you're just bookmarking links, and I'll show you how to do that. You'll also do your blog posts on your reading or on anyone else's reading. So as we're all submitting these links, where we're finding 2 articles, you guys are in charge of finding the readings. I'm done telling you what to read. It's time for all of us to use our network that we've made to kind of think about these ideas together. And then finally, you need to do in each module a blog post on your project or update. Tell us what you learned, what you need to learn, where'd you get stuck. Just basically reflect on your progress. That's what you're doing in that last kind of post. And that's it. And that's the update for EDU 106 Reboot.